This Group C fixture, the 2025 FIBA EuroBasket Qualifiers between our host Latvia and the visitors Spain. Well, all roads began last year in the first window of the FIBA EuroBasket Qualifiers. As this summer we head to the 2025 FIBA EuroBasket. Indeed, Latvia having already qualified for the competition as one of the joint host nations. And there you have it, the championship trophy. Of course, Latvia, Poland, Finland, and Cyprus will all be hosts to this summer's magnificent basketball competition. Well, as mentioned, we are live here in beautiful Riga, Latvia. This arena has been home to many matchups in the FIBA Basketball Champions League when hosted by VEF Riga, but tonight it will be national team duty. Well, Latvia looking to go for a third consecutive victory against Spain. That's right, defeating them at the 2023 FIBA Basketball World Cup and also winning on the road in the first window last year here in the EuroBasket Qualifiers. Well, Spain managed to turn their fortunes around in the second window. Two very big victories against Slovakia, both on the road and at home. Of course, they've already qualified. These two teams have cemented their tickets. It's a question tonight about pride. Spain don't want to lose for a fourth time in their history. Remember, this is the 8th matchup between both Latvia and Spain. Well, a country led by that man, head coach Luka Banki. Of course, now coaching in the Turkish Basketball Super League in Turkey, in the beautiful city of Istanbul. Well, he has really turned this national team around. Of course, going to the summer 2023 when they had a magnificent campaign at the Basketball World Cup, starting in Indonesia and then finishing off on a strong note in the Philippines. Then noted as the hottest international basketball team in the world. Well, Latvia, there's a lot of talent in this team. Well, there's the big man, Darius Bertans, not to mention Rodions Kurucs as well, who, you know, you could argue he was the key main player in that fourth quarter in the opening game of the EuroBasket Qualifiers against Spain. Yanis Strelnieks, but also give it up for number 18, Klavs Chavas, the big man, relentless rebounder. And Igor Shkele as well. These Latvian basketball fans, it's a very big time for their national team. It's about making and writing their names into the history books. Well, quite a few of these Latvian players do play in the Spanish ACB. The likes of Marta Steinbergs, who does play for Maxima and Wrestler, so he'll have a lot of experience against some of these national team players of Spain. Well, now, basketball fans, in every international matchup, it's only right that we stand and pay our homage and respect to the national anthems of these two beautiful countries of both Spain and Latvia.
Mēs ticam, ka Jānis mīlē un baudīja basketbolu. Viņš arī šobrīd, tāpēc aicināšu visus vienoties sauklī tā, lai Jānis to sadzird arī tajos laukumos uz mākoņu aviņas. Dāmas kungi, tikai un vienīgi Jāni par godu mūsu zemē! Paldies, dārgie draugi! Nu, dodamies tālāk. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to continue with the national anthems. Please stand up, everybody. And we're going to start with the national anthem of Spain. doni. Un šeit aicinājums priekšā mūsu labšiem mūzikas gatavā, dāmas un kungi, kurš ir vaininieks pie tā, ka mēs esam tikai piektajā gadā šo pasākumu izmantot biļešu steidā. Gatā, tev par godu ir vienkārši uzdevums. Ir jāuzsāk himna un visi zāle pievienosies. Tic man, skudrīgs no saimnieks.
Dievs svētī Latviju, mūsu svēto Eju, svētī Latviju, svētī to, Latviju neikasie,
National anthems of two very beautiful countries have been sung in our pre-national anthems. Of course, a very sad time for international basketball, as basketball lost one of the greatest in Giannis Tima, and our thoughts and prayers go to him and his family in such a very tough time. Giannis Tima drafted in the NBA in 2013, gone but will never ever be forgotten. Well, just before we take a look at the starting lineups of these two teams, we will introduce three very important people, and it's those individuals right down there. Well, our three referees for tonight from Poland, we have Wojciech Liszka. From Estonia, we have Michal Maniste. And from Czechia, we have Ivor Matejek. Our commissioner and technical delegate for tonight's game is Patricia Anna Gulak-Lipka. And there is the trophy of the 2025 FIBA EuroBasket. Well, we're going to take a look at the starting lineups. We will begin with the defending champions, team that's already qualified. Well, Santi Yusa, currently now number 6 in scoring here in the EuroBasket qualifiers, partnered with Joel Parra, Xavi Lopez Arostegui, and Rafael Villar. Well, Zan Al-Mansar, man who won the FIBA Under-19 World Championship in Debrecen, Hungary, in that summer, defeating France in the final. Well, there he is, the young prospect. Also came in second place the summer prior at the Under-17 World Championship that was hosted in Malaga. But tonight he's got his sights set and trying to make sure Spain don't lose for a third consecutive time to Latvia. Well, there is one of the greatest coaches in the history of basketball, Mr. Sergio Scariolo. Well, both teams featuring Italian coaches. Scariolo originally from Brescia, Italia, but now we go to his counterpart starting five. Rodions Kurucs will have to have a big game here tonight. Darius Bertans will be in the starting lineup, while Baxi Manresa big man Masa Steinbergs will also be along the lines of Calvin Schillens and Christos Zodics. Well, you also have Davis Bertans coming off the bench and going to another Italian coach, Luca Banchi. The man originally from Grosseto, Italia, now has already mentioned to you, is coaching in Turkey. But now we're going to go down to the benches as our official sponsor, the Tissot Countdown to Tip-Off, is now underway.
Pressure, okay? There is a possibility to attack. Play aggressive, okay? Hey, if they extend the pressure, remember, 4 men always to offer a screen for the point guard. And second line, just in case they deny, before to go into the pass. If you cross, go into the zoom. Don't miss the flow. Okay? Let's go. Let's go, guys. Come on. Most of them. Latvia.
We have to remember both Latvia and Spain did meet in the 2023 FIBA Basketball World Cup qualifiers. Spain did sweep them on both games. But it was Latvia who then took the victory in Indonesia. They also took the victory in the opening game of this 3-window qualification system. Well, for many years, many decades, Spain definitely had the upper hand against Latvian basketball. But since then, Latvia, as we mentioned, at one point becoming the hottest international team now have proven to turn the tide. Well, Darius Bertans, a legend in his own right mind, now is going to lead the brigade here tonight for the Latvians here on their home court in Riga, Latvia. Well, if they're going to get another victory, they're going to have to learn how to stop Santa Justa. Two very magnificent games against Slovakia, ensuring Spain qualified for the FIBA EuroBasket. And they're going to need heavy points production from the talisman here tonight. Well, many of these players tonight, Xabi Lopez, Arostegui, Joel Parra, were in that lineup under Sergio Scariolo that did win the FIBA 2022 EuroBasket. Tonight they're going to need experience. As mentioned, both teams have already qualified, but it's about pride. Well, to all of our viewers watching across the world, we'd like to say welcome to everybody. Final window. 2 more games to go for these two teams. This will be the second last one. The other game going on, we'll see Slovakia play Belgium. Slovakia still with an hour chance, but welcome here. Well, Wojciech Lischia will throw this one up. As Ahmad Sa's going to get ready to jump this one alongside the likes of Carlos Schillings. And it will be Spain who have the first possession. Well, the Latvia crowd trying to get into the game very early on. As VI now look for penetration. Goes all the way, no foul call. The rebound secured. And now Latvia looking to get the first 2 points. Settling into an organized half-court offense is going to be the key aspect for both these two teams. Well, there's a penetration, kicks out to Steenbergs, fires in the corner, buries that one. And that's one way to get the home crowd into it. Baxi Res's big man doesn't usually take many 3-pointers when he features for them in the ACB or the Basketball Champions League. Well, that's the beauty of seeing these players play at such a high level for both club and country. There's already a nice little penetration down the middle. And Xabi Lopez Arostegui getting Spain's first 2 points. Well, for Spain, they had to play in front of a very passionate crowd in Slovakia. And a nice little backdoor. The give and go is good. Well, Krista Zorix, you can see on 2 occasions the past 2 offenses just getting into the Spanish key, causing problems early on. VI now throws this one down low. Parra goes for a turnaround. Jump hook's good. And he had to make that one under intense pressure. Heavily defended by Matis Steenbergs. Well, it's going to be a battle of possession by possession between 2 very good teams. Very well coached for that matter. Zorix now makes a tough pass. Schillings keeps it alive, but time's winding down. Zorix pump fakes, goes into a teardrop. That one rolls its way in and out. As now Santa Justa is going to try to push this one, but a quick foul has been committed. Well, foul's going to be against Darius Bertans. Just trying to stop the Spanish transition very quickly on that play. Well, Bertans hasn't had the most impact in terms of offering points here for Latvia in the games he's played so far. Only had that 1 free throw attempt made against Spain in the opening game. Also only had 3 points against Slovakia, and that was a 1 3-pointer. But Luka Banki definitely trusts his leadership and stability to be in this lineup. Spain looking to take the lead. Well, there's one man you don't want to go under the screen to Santa Justa. Buries a 3-pointer. Well, quite clearly they didn't see the Slovakia game. Santa Justa, as mentioned, number 6 in scoring after playing 2 games in the second window of the EuroBasket qualifiers. Definitely a player who can light it up. Again, the atmosphere here tonight in Riga is simply breathtaking. Steenbergs made 1 3, fires another one. That's a little too short. Spain try to push this. Parra got it by Bertans. Remember, Darius Bertans does have 1 foul ready. Doesn't get a second one, but Parra gets his own rebound. Well, that's Xabi Lopez Arostegui, excuse me, coming up with second chance points. Second field goal so far here in the first quarter for Xabi Lopez Arostegui. Well, there's a spin baseline. The foul's been drawn. As Rodions Kuruc just trying to make the use of the physicality inside the paints. Well, it's interesting, this Latvia team, you have 4 players who currently play in the Spanish ACB. Rodions Kuruc being one of them. Here's a three-pointer by Santi Justa. Again, not a player, as I mentioned, you want to give any time or space to. He will catch fire. Zurich now coming off one screen. Tries to penetrate. Spain's defense. Steinberg's made one. Now he missed the second one. Xavi Lopez Arostegui trying to go himself in the end, drawing a foul against Latvia. That's one thing Luka Bacchi definitely would have addressed to his players, to collectively try to break down the physical, intense defense of Spain. That's going to be the second team foul against Latvia here with 6:39 to go in the first quarter. Well, they've just got to remain composed. They don't want to give away too many unnecessary fouls. As Justa's made 1 3, fires another one again. He's feeling it early on. Santi right now cooking. Second three giving Spain a 7-point lead. As now Rodions Kuruc trying to respond at UCAM Murcia's finest. While one of those 4 players who plays in the Spanish ACB. Again, if we're lucky tonight, we're going to see a very good game of basketball between 2 very good teams. Xavi Lopez Arostegui unable to hit the 3. Kuruc getting the rebound. Now looking to go all the way. Kuruc bumps. Foul has been called, so 2 free throws coming up. I don't know if the foul is on Guerrero, but I think it is. Well, great take by Rodions Kuruc. And again, this has UCAM Murcia all over it. Looking to get back to another Final Four of the Basketball Champions League, but who knows, maybe lift a EuroBasket championship this summer. While Rodions Kuruc, as mentioned, one of the key go-to players for this Latvia national team. Well, he's been outstanding so far. He's only averaging 7.5 points per game so far here in the qualifiers with just under 6 rebounds. He had 9 points against Spain in that opening victory, and he was big in the fourth quarter. Latvia trying to put on a bit of full court pressure. Well, they left Justa wide open. He's made 2 threes. And again, what is going on? Santi Justa. It's almost like an invitation to have any 3-point field goal he wants at the moment. 9 points already for Justa, all coming from downtown. As Guerrero has to switch. Well, Kuruc has made 1 3. Can't get it. Guerrero secures the rebounds, but Latvia comes up with it, and Kuruc misses from point-blank range. Put back no good, but Guerrero just able to recover. Spain leading by 5 points. Nice pass it. Justa, 4 threes. Are you kidding me? Well, no, it's going to be an offensive foul. Well, great defense by Zurich, excuse me. Well, that play there, you can see Rafael Villar just out of control, trying to make that extra pass to Santi Justa in the corner. So 5:10 to go here in the first quarter. Spain currently leading this one by a slender 5 points. As now Davis Bertans, excuse me, subs into the game. And also Jose Puerto subbing in for the first time for Spain as well. So both teams rotating through their benches early on. Bertans quick catch and shoot, can't find the 3. Rebound secure by Joel Pará. Well, Mario Sansupri also backs him and wrestles into the game for the first time. And that's going to be a turnover. Well, suffocated defense coming from Rodions Kuruc. And that is why Cito Alonso prioritizes him for UCAM Murcia. You know the value of Rodions Kuruc. El Guante, as they call him in Murcia. Well, Darius Bertans almost turned it over. Final seconds now for Zurich. Zurich has to put up a tough contested three, and that's not going to fall for Latvia. The Latvians now have already attempted 6 3-point field goals. They've only converted 2, but now Santi Justa 4-3. That's not going to fall. Oh, hot screen set, nothing called. Grajulis set a definitely a tough one. Well, Kurtz nowhere to go. Bertans making a very tough pass to Zurich. Zurich splits the defense, kicks out, and go for another three in the corner. Both teams going a little bit ice cold from three-point land. Well, Mario Sansupri trying to orchestrate some offense, some pick and roll with Guerrero. Now they go down low to Para, defended here by Bertans. Well, Bertans rejects Para. And now here we go. Kurtz comes up with it. And in the end, they convert the turnover. The block shot into 2 points. Well, Luka Banki looking very calm and composed as he usually does. Kurtz now 7 points so far in the game with 1 assist and 2 rebounds, leading the way here for Latvia. Bertans again matching up with Jerome Para. Well, Para have the work for it. Latvia right now proving too tough to break down. As now we hit the 3-minute mark here in the first quarter. You know, every stop, every bucket for Latvia just sets his place on fire, but that is going to be a little too short. Oh, brother to brother on that one. Well, look at the block shot here. Just says, not in my house. And then the transition play finding Rodions Kurtz. Both ends of the floor, Latvian basketball. Well, Mikel Salvo also subbing into the game for the first time. Santi Justa going to the bench along with Xabi Lopez out Ostegi. Sansupri finds Guerrero. Guerrero trying to go in the paint. Nice footwork, but he's unable to finish. Well, nice battle for the offensive rebound by Hugo Gonzalez. And that's one thing you're going to see from Spain tonight. The tenacity, relentless nature of going for second chances. Grajulis gets called for the foul. Well, both teams only 1 foul to give here. Sansupri still with the ball in his hands. Finds Puerto. As Guerrero's got to get rid of it. Well, what a tough pass in the end. Great defense by Davis Bertans. Chris most noted for his time playing in the NBA with the Washington Wizards. Well, Bertans missed his first 3. Fires this one, ties the game up at 15 apiece. But now it's just back and forth between these two teams. Latvia looking for that 3rd consecutive victory against Spain. Something they've never done in the history, well, the history of both these two teams for that matter. Well, they've met a total time of 7 meetings. Spain currently winning 4 of those 7. Tonight that could be tied if Latvia wins. Puerto curls a screen. Patient passing from Spain. Gonzalez draws a foul, but it's gonna be on the floor. And that indeed will be the 4th and final team foul against Latvia here in the first quarter. Well, here you can see Davis Bertans nailing that one. Well, Villa coming into the game for the first time. Eric Villa, the big man, giving Guerrero a slight little breather. I think, not quite sure what the message is coming from Sergio Scariolo. Maybe it's rotation defense. I'm not quite sure, but Spain looking to regain the lead. Well, Puerto on the screen. Time winding down. Got to make something happen here. Mario Sansupri goes for a tough fadeaway. And again, Bertans coming up with a loose ball. Now Latvia. Oh, what a time goes. Oh my goodness. What a rejection by Hugo Gonzalez. And again, another turnover. Now Latvia has numbers. Bertans down the middle, throws it down. Paul Diaz. Are you kidding me? Well, Latvia trying to play a high-tempo game of basketball here in the first quarter. Spain need a response. Almost turning it over again. This is much better by Spain as they tie the game up at 17 apiece. Nice little finish by Eric Villa. Potential 2-for-1 now for Latvia. Skelly now looking to give this one up, but a foul's going to be called. And this one's on Mario Sansupri. Well, Davis Bertans made the pass. And as they say in Latvia, Pal Diaz, throw it down, Davis. Throw it down, big man. Good night to the city of Riga. Roughly 21 seconds difference between game and shot clock at the moment. Latvia probably won't go for that 2-for-1 if they take the time any longer. Skelly's got to make something happen. Davis Bertans from no man's land buries another three-pointer. And Davis Bertans right now with 8 points is on fire. Well, he's just leading the way here at the moment. Second three of the night. As now Spain looking at the final bucket here in the first quarter. Sansupri's got to make something happen soon. Well, may have taken one extra step, can't get it. Now we'll do the end of the first period of play. As Latvia, having trailed by as many as 8 points, now find themselves leading by 3, led by both Rodion Skorets and Davis Bertans. Well, we are going to take a look at some of the key highlights here from the first quarter, but then prior to that, we'll look at the key stats. Latvia currently now 4 for 11 from the perimeter. Well, it just hasn't gone Spain's way in the last few minutes. Well, you could argue maybe there was too early of a rotation. Spain right now only 3 for 6 from downtown and haven't got to the free throw line yet. I mean, granted, Latvia's only taken 2 free throws, but it is that one three-pointer that separates these two teams. Well, we are going to take a look at some of the key highlights and best moments here from the first quarter, live in Riga, Latvia. Well, it's quite an exciting start to the game between two very good teams here internationally in the FIBA EuroBasket qualifiers. Martin Steinberg's getting the first bucket of the game with a three-pointer, while EuroBasket champion Xabi Lopez Arotegi. But look at the backdoor play. Zorik's just fighting that one, avoiding the block by Izan Almanzar. But then it became DeSanti. Used to show 3 triples in the third quarter for the man who's ranked number 6 in scoring in the EuroBasket qualifiers. Well, that time they went under the screen, and then they left him wide open in the corner. But then Rodion Skorets said, hang on, I know how to play against you in the ACB. Well, the UCAM Muftia big man trying to respond bucket for bucket with Santi Justa. Well, look at the block shot here. Not in your house, Gonzalez, but look at the throwdown by Bertans. Well, it has been end-to-end exciting basketball between both Latvia and Spain. Well, use that QR code and download Courtside 1891, the home of international basketball, brought to you by FIBA, to get the best streams, schedules, and scores. Use that QR code and download Courtside 1891. Well, it's becoming a familiarity, a regular custom tradition to see both Spain and Latvia match up in international basketball. Remember, in the 2023 FIBA Basketball World Cup qualifiers, they met twice, Spain winning those 2. But the most recent meeting was last year in the first window, in which Latvia did win in Zaragoza. A very narrow victory, but Rodion Skorets had a very clinical fourth quarter that more or less did seal the victory for Latvia. Well, Latvia is unfortunately going to begin the second quarter with a turnover. Not the way they wanted to begin things here. Well, Spain currently with Guillem Fernando on the floor, excuse me. Fernando now off one screen. Nice pass, it finds Villa. He's unable to finish. Spain keep it alive. Puerto goes in, hangs, and he's able to top that one down. Well, this is very traditional Spanish basketball. When things aren't working, they just seem to find other ways to score. Second chance points. There's now Grajolis trying to post up. He's able to draw a foul against Eric Villa. Latvia have this one baseline, 14 on the shot clock. Grijolis comes up with it. And again, that defense not acceptable. Sergio Scariolo's not going to be happy with a simple back screen and roll, finding Grijolis. That's his first field goal. Does have 2 assists and 2 rebounds already. Well, Spain looking for their 4th three-pointer, and now they tie the game up at 22 apiece. Well, Fernando's only just checked into the game here in the second quarter. Well, both teams now with 4 3-point field goals apiece. Zatas Kuric is also subbed in for the first time. 7 now here on the shot clock for Latvia. Kuric got to make something happen. Finds Grijolis. Well, that's going to be another foul on the ground. And that one indeed is on Guillem Fernando. Well, not too much foul trouble really for either team to be concerned with at the moment. But one thing we're noticing here with Latvia, finding a bit of success with Andrzejs Grijolis in the paint. Latvia looking for that 5th three. That one's not going to go for Martins Laksa. Well, patient passing here against the defense. He recovers Gonzalez. That's going to be a kick ball. No, a foul's going to be called against Bertens. Well, I believe that's going to be possibly a second personal foul of the game. That's the second, yeah. Well, I think Luka Banki's going to keep him into the game. He's going to have to match up with Mikel Salvo. Fernando trying to come off one handoff. Well, Bertans playing with fire there. Could have picked up his 3rd. Latvia looking to regain the lead. Another 3 goes flying. Again, it almost drops in, but it rolls its way out. Well, Latvia have already attempted 13 3-pointers. And Spain turn it over one more time. Latvia have numbers. Fakes the handoff, loses his balance, but a foul has been called, I believe. Now, this is worrying for Latvia because, well, Luka Banki, there isn't too much of a serious injury there for his player. As much as Steinbergs watches on from the bench, and I think Darius Bertans may be getting ready. Schelle. Well, Igor Schelle, coming from a basketball family. Remember, his brother also played in the FIBA EuroBasket back in 2005 against Spain. It did see Juan Carlos Navarro go for plus 30 points. Let's have a look at the replay here. Oh, that looks painful. Well, he's going to have to leave the game. Well, Schelle's going to leave. Of course, our thoughts go with him to hope that he's okay and it's not too serious. As now Janis Strelnieks subs into the game for the first time tonight. Well, Janis Strelnieks, another one of those Latvian players who plays in the Spanish ACV. Currently playing for Obradoiro. He's just able to regain a slender 2-point advantage for Latvia. Almost 2.5 played here in the second quarter. Because the other game in this Group C, remember, Slovakia still have a fighting chance in their game against Belgium. It's not quite over for them yet. But Belgium would qualify tonight for the final round with a win, or if they lose by 14 points or less. So still a chance for Slovakia after the heartbreaking defeat they had against Spain in the second window. That's another Spain turnover. Well, this is truly incredible at the moment. Spain failing to take care of the ball. Bertans made 2 threes. Can't get this one. And now Latvia lose possession. This is one thing Spain's failed to do so far here in the first half. Take advantage from Latvia's turnovers. Spain traditionally one of the best transition basketball teams you're going to find, but now the shot clock's winding down. Well, there's the take in the middle. Misses a wide open layup. No foul called. And now Latvia can push us to a 2-possession ball game. It's now Strelnieks patiently trying to build up some offense. Kojulis coming for the ball screen. Now they go down the big fella. Twisting, turning, takes a few bumps. He's unable to finish. An offensive rebound, no good, but that's going to go back to Spain as Laxa unable to convert the second chance points. Well, you like the tempo of this game right now. These two teams really are battling it out. As now Zurich's re-enters play for Latvia. So far, Zurich's only 2 points. Well, Davis Bertans sitting indeed right next to his brother Darius. Of course, Darius has played in this arena quite a few times in the Basketball Champions League with Vet Riga. Spain trying to find a way to tie this game up. Potentially take the lead with a 3. There's a 3 to tie it. Well, to take the lead. Well, what a... Oh, my goodness. What was that? Hugo Gonzalez. That's a rebound and bucket in one play. Well, can Zurich find some stability here for Latvia's half court? Or he throws it away. And now Spain have numbers. Well, had the numbers himself, went himself. And no problem for Xavi Lopez-Arostegui as now Luka Banki calls timeout. His team after leading by 2 points sees Spain go on a 4-0 run. There's a ball by Xavi Lopez-Arostegui and just gets the lucky bounce in it. Well, 5:38 to go here in the second quarter. Let's go down to Latvia's bench to hear what Coach Banki has to say to his players.
What the fuck is this? Why you skip the passes? That is Martic on top of the team. Okay, make a pass here. He will swing the ball side to side. He's there. You can play with this shot. Okay. Hey, play smart to watch out the pressure. Okay. Then we play zip the pin. Zip into the pin. Okay.
Versetto 7
We have Martic on the coming off. Okay. In the open.
Well, I think you heard the timeout from Luka Banki. He wants to see a little bit more composure and stability from his players' offense. Well, defensively, they've been great so far. As now Santa Eustace subbing back into the game here for the first time in the second quarter. 9 points so far here for Santa Eustace. It's becoming a great international rivalry between these two teams. But Latvia again trying to put their names in the record books. And again, another turnover. Well, after Spain started in a very tough manner, now becomes turnover number 6 for Latvia. Now, granted, Spain already has 8 turnovers. But the good thing for Luka Banki, a lot of options coming off the bench. Rodion Skorits also coming in for the first time here in the second quarter. 7 points for the UCAM Murcia superstar. Well, this will give him a 5-point lead. 3's no good. As now you can see Latvia battling with Spain to prevent them getting the offensive rebounds. Schillen's playing very tough so far. Finding Zurich's. Zurich's down the middle. Kurtz, one more pass. Steinbergs hits his second one. Well, he's now 2 for 4 from downtown. And I think the beauty of having 4 top players playing the Spanish ACB is they know what it takes to play against the Spanish. Oh, that is a very sneaky back screen. And the defense wasn't aware of it. And that is Santa Eustace's first 2 points of the game. Every other bucket's come from the perimeter. He now has 11. Zurich throws the alley-oop. Tough pass and a nice little rejection by Villa. Foul has been committed. That's only going to be the second team foul against Latvia with 4:20 to go here in the second quarter. Well, quite a big change for Spain. As Guerrero along with Joel Parra coming back in, but Strelnieks is going to go to the bench for Luka Banki's team. Well, Mario Sansupris also come back into the game here for Spain. Another deep three by Santi Justa. And after making his first three, now misses his last three. Foul has been committed. Well, it's on Santi Justa, and that's the last team foul for Spain to give away. And it's the one thing about Spain, they are so aggressive, whether it's a man-to-man or a zone matchup. And right now, they can't afford to keep sending Latvia to the free throw line. So our referee Wojciech Wyszka giving the ball to Darius Bertans. Surge down the middle. Well, Steinberg's hit 2 threes. This guy right now is on fuego. And he's showing Baxman Ressa that he's getting ready for the round of 16, as he's also getting ready for the EuroBasket. The foul has been committed. I believe it's on Rodions Kurucs, yeah. Well, Kurucs, I believe, will get called for this one. That's only going to be his first personal foul, but look at this. Zurichs finding Steinbergs. And he buries a triple. Nice penetration kick out. Two-point lead currently in Latvia. Spain now trying to make something out of a tough situation. Parra gets his pocket pick. Another turnover, make it number 9 for Spain. Now Zurichs is going to have to pull this one out. Wins a double team, goes in, and the follow-up no good. I don't know if you noticed that one, but Krista Zurichs went in transition, went baseline, fooled out a double team. I think I can remember a very iconic moment that was once played in Madison Square Garden back in 1991, but a timeout is going to be called. And I believe Sergio Scariolo wants to take it over. So we'll head down to the Spanish bench to hear what he has to say to his players.
Aquí tenemos acoplamiento. ¿Por qué tenemos que ir los dos? Estamos delante. Aquí, penetración lateral. No ayudamos del lado fuerte. Tú estás en la esquina. Se han ayudado. Pero no al balón. No al balón. Si eso hay un 5 aquí que también cuando ve que se les escapa. La ayuda tiene que ser fuerte si se queda. Parando el balón. Pero si se va aquí profundo, no podemos hacer un corner aquí. Podemos hacerlo aquí fuera. ¿Okay? Y aquí si eso va el 5. Rubén más, te relevamos. Jugamos esto. Jugamos en este lado. Quick. Flip. No suba, Rubén. ¿Dónde estás? No subas, quédate en el, vete al otro dunker. Joel, te quedas en la esquina y das el flip. Mario ataca fuerte 1 contra 1 sin bloqueo directo.
Well, again, both teams having cool timeouts here when one team's made the momentum. And right now you can see Matija Steinbergs and Baxman Ressa hitting a sub 3-pointer of the game. The assist coming for Krista Zurichs. Well, Latvia at the moment, 6 out of 16 from the perimeter. Very much a volume 3-point shooting team. Spain, on the other hand, they've taken 10. They have been able to convert 4 of those. 3 of those have come from Santi Justa. And at the moment, it is indeed Carlos Schillens at the free throw line. Well, Schillens standing at 210 centimeters. Currently plays in Pistoia in the Italian LBA. Very much a bruiser with his team. Very hard nose, very hard working blue collar center. because he's averaging 7 points per game here in the qualifiers. He's unable to convert from the free throw line. Spain yet to get to the charity stripe. Mario Sansupri spinning around, goes in. Unable to, well, not sure if he needed to tip that one out of bounds or if he probably could have gathered that one, but it's going to be a possession back to Spain with 14 on the shot clock. 3:03 to go here in the first half. One more change is coming in for Latvia at the moment. Indeed, it is Klavs Chavars, who actually had a phenomenal game against Spain in the opening game of the EuroBasket qualifiers. Some huge offensive rebounds. And already Chavars, without even playing a second, picks up a foul. Well, it doesn't send Spain to the free throw line. It's not necessarily the best foul you want to give away, that's for sure. Control pad out, pump fakes. Finds Mario Sansupri, goes in, finishes. Well, this man is only 18 years old. Mario Sansupri on Maximum Ressa. Looked like he was going to go for a one-handed flush. As Rodis Kuris playing bully basketball. And Xavi Lopez Arostegui left in endeavor on defense. Well, 9 points tonight here for Rodis Kuris. As Pará heavily defended. Finding Xavi Lopez Arostegui with time winding down. Trying to split the defense, no foul called. Latvia is able to prevent this one being turned over yet again. Kuris finds Bertats, quick three, transition, showtime! Latvian run and gun basketball. Well, he struggled early on from the perimeter tonight, but now he hits his first one. 1 out of 3 for Darius Bertans. Now giving Latvia a 5-point cushion, I should say. Well, nice spin by Santi Justa. BEA, beautiful move. Well, he cleaned the screen on that spin out, completely took the defense out. That's a second field goal from inside the rainbow, 13 points. Zurks again, using that ball screen. This time from Chavas. The foul's gonna be called, and that's gonna be free throws going up for Latvia. And it's on Santi Justa, yeah. Well, it's only his second personal up. Look at that spin out. Clean the windshield. Watches Kuritz getting ready to sub back into the game for Darius Bertans. So it's actually Zurich's going to the free throw line. And Latvia now 5 out of 7 in total from the charity stripe. As mentioned, incredible. A team like Spain who, you know, always get good spacing in their offenses, always make great penetrations. Never you find Spanish offenses static. And they haven't taken a free throw yet. That's the third free throw miss for Latvia. And another turnover. Well, it's becoming a bit of a nightmare for Spain already tonight. Make that turnover number 12, I believe. Latvia lead by 4. Zurks again off one screen, bumps, tries a teardrop, can't get it. As Joel Pará gathers the rebound for Spain. Well, great anticipation by Rodis Kuritz, making the passes difficult. And Sergio Scariolo needs a little bit more input from his team at the moment. Well, Andrzej Gajulis coming back in. He's played 8 minutes so far tonight with 2 points. Also has 2 rebounds and 2 assists. .11 on the shot clock here for Spain. As now Justa looking for that ISO. Time winding down. Well, Guerrero makes a tough pass and a missed layup from point-blank range. Well, Spain's got to capitalize. Kurtz has made 1 3, makes another one. And now indeed a 7-point lead to Latvia as they hit three-pointer number 8. Well, the team to hit the most three-pointers here in the EuroBasket qualifiers is Bosnia-Herzegovina. That was 18. Latvia 10 away so far. Well, Kurtz right now feeling the confidence, 12 points. And forcing Sergio Scariolo to call timeout. Spain don't want to lose 3 times in a row to Latvia, that's for sure. Well, we'll go down to hear what Coach Scariolo has to say.
Poquísima dureza en los bloqueos, en los posteos, en las finalizaciones. Vamos a endurecer un poco el partido. Ahora, ¿de dónde? Atrás. No, jugamos una sola posesión. Jugamos 4. Llévalo. Pop. Vete en bote. Si puede hacer un kick. Si no, pongo con Santi aquí. Si no tenemos nada, otra vez el extremo. Déjalo a 10.
Well, there was a three-pointer by Darius Bertans. And this time, Zurich's finding a wide-open Rodions Kurtz. Well, they know about him. They play against him in the ACB. You cannot leave him wide open. Well, he has 3 assists to go with his 12 points already this evening. Also has 2 rebounds for that matter as well. Well, if they get a stop here on defense, that Kurtz three-pointer could indeed be a 2 for 1 for Latvia as they lead by 7. 11 seconds difference between game and shot clock here at the moment. Pará penetrates, but a foul's going to be called. So that's 2 free throws coming up for Joel Pará. Like the respect and admiration between both Rodions Kurtz and Joel Pará. Well, that's just 2 good plays, battling it out at the moment. Tough game so far for Joel Pará. I mean, he had a very good look in the early stages when he had that jump hook. But since then, he's only been 1 for 4 from the field. I think a timeout's going to be called by Luka Banki. So let's head down to the Latvia bench to hear what he has to say to his players.
Okay, pay attention. Here, okay, watch out the pressure. Especially if they zone press. We box everybody off their lines. Okay, here we go. Galva Chattery. Play aggressive.
Well, you heard the message very clear from head coach Luka Banki. With these free throws, he wants his players to be very cautious of Sergio Scariolo's players coming up quickly with a full court press. It looks like Darius Bertans will come back in. That's a very interesting move because Bertans does have 2 personal fouls. Well, the support for this Latvian national team has been incredible. Remember, they failed to qualify for the past EuroBasket. And as they're one of the joint hosts of the competition, who will see the final played here in Riga. I mean, most teams that, as we've seen through these qualification window systems, who are host nations, very relaxed in these qualification games, and for every right reason. But yeah, Latvia, as mentioned, the summer 2023 marks the hottest international team. Well, Joel Pará winning that EuroBasket 2022, also voted 2022 ACB Young Player of the Year. It's going to be a retake on the free throw. Lane violation called against Grajulis. Chance to cut it down to a 5-point deficit. I think our officials just want to see a little bit more time added to the clock. Well, Pará currently back at the free throw line. This time converts the free throw. There's now Darius Bertans also subbing back in, so Luka Banki putting as many three-point shooters on the floor, I think. Stronieks will go to the bench. Final play here in the first half. Latvia lead by 5. Well, Zurich's under heavy pressure. He's going to try to dribble this one down for the final shot. Ball screen coming from Gajulis. Bertans made 2 threes. Almost got it. Offensive board. Kurtz got it. And again, second chance points. Rodions Kurtz. This man just wants it a little bit more. Ball hands down, man's down. Nobody called box out. And Rodions Kurtz of UCAM Murcia showing the hunger and desire to get those 2 points. Well, that bucket does give Latvia a 7-point lead going into the halftime break. But currently they are led by Rodions Kurtz of 14 points. Well, Latvia, a very impressive stat for them as they've attempted 19 three-pointers, converting 8 of those. And out of the 15 rebounds they do have, only 5 of them have actually come from the offensive end. So Spain a lot to think about here going into the second half. Well, Spain have been the better rebounding team. Collectively they have 22, but not much better in terms of the offensive boards, but the three-point shooting stat has been the key difference. Well, as mentioned, you can see the rebounds going in favor of Spain. There's now 11 assists, 2-7, while Latvia with 8 steals. And Rodions Kurtz leading all scorers, along with the likes of Santa Justa. Well, fans, again, right now it's a big thank you to Jānis Stronieks, as it is indeed his very last game here for the national team. Well, this game just began with a bang. Both teams going right back forth at each other. I mean, look at the offensive putback that time by Hugo Gonzalez. And Xabi Lopez Alatigi dealing with the pressure, bumping with Chris Zurichs. And he's able to finish that one. Well, that was a good pass in. Manchester Steinberg's already 3 out of 5 from the perimeter tonight. 2 of those coming in the second quarter. As Baxman wrestles. Big man in the paint now stretching out to the perimeter for his national team. That's good basketball from Latvia. Patient penetration kick out, finding the open shooters. And that's why they have 8 3-point field goals converted. But look at the bully basketball by Rodions Kurtz. Well, that time Darius Bertans hitting his first 3-pointer. And the assist came from Rodions Kurtz. But look at the spin out here by Santa Justa. The ISO mode currently leads the EuroBasket scoring in position number 6. I mean, he was simply breathtaking in the second window in these 2 games against Slovakia. But Kurtz, second 3 of the night, 14 points in total. You don't leave him wide open. And every 3-point field goal just erupts an amount of electricity. Well, it's halftime. We're going to take a short break, and we'll return momentarily.
Education, health, justice. We sometimes take these simple things for granted. They're not common for all of us. We are all born on the same planet, but not with the same opportunities.
Whatever our gender, color, belief, or capability, we are one. We are all on the same team. Let's convince those who never thought they would do it that they can. We can. Together, we are stronger. No matter your origin, basketball can bring everyone together. Basketball for good.
Turkey may not allow that, and Turkey will get the steal. Oh, behind the back pass. How about that?
Kicks it out, Willis. He hasn't made one yet. And that one doesn't go in either. He is a walking highlight reel when it comes to dunks.
Turnover again. Andrew Neskashvili needs a pass, puts it into Shengelia for two, the crowd are in it. Timeout Finland. Back-to-back turnovers lead to a 5-point advantage for Georgia.
Now Houston throws the alley, but Guerra! Buenas noches! La Laguna, Tenerife, baby! Well, if you want to go to Tenerife, fly Frank Guerra Airlines. Muchos gracias!
Still plenty of time left, though. Abramovich getting himself in a spin at the top. Past inside. Oh, that is a poster. That is huge. Koprivica. That's an angry man throwing it down.
Entry pass, oh, beautiful play. Zubris turns that rim into his own personal jungle gym.
Oh, there's a lane here. Oh, and it's filled beautifully. And they're carrying on where he left off in the first half.
Uh-oh, look at this. Macondo mashing it home. S'il vous plaît. Look at this. He's for, oh, look at that hunger. Inbounds pass. Oh, unbelievable. The three-pointer. Can you believe it? Inbounds the ball off the back of the defender. Look at this. Oh, my. Yilmaz is never going to live that down.
And basketball fans, I'll say it. Well, no, got it up. Oh, my goodness. Are you kidding me? Did it count? Are we going to double overtime? I can't believe it. I think that's good. Ho-ho-ho!
That is unbelievable.
These guys will be legends in their own country, but also in the international basketball world forever.
They're set to use to 13 points, leading the way. 5 out of 7 from the field. Does have 2 rebounds. Well, they need him to remain on fire if they're going to win and end this Latvian drought. Again, they did lose to Latvia at the FIBA Basketball World Cup in Indonesia. And then they did lose at the beginning of the EuroBasket qualifiers this time last year. Of course, it would be a monumental landmark for Latvia to defeat Spain 3 times in a row. Well, there's Hugo Gonzalez talking with Mario Sansupri, 2 very young players, very much a part of the future plans of Spain's national team, as well as Idan Almanzar. But Luka Banki knows tonight, although both teams are indeed heading to the EuroBasket, it's about basketball pride, writing their names in the history book. Well, let's go down and listen to what Coach Banki has to say.
First defense. the point, if he's the point guard who run the pick and roll, we under. Just in case they re-screen, we red. Okay? With the others, we red from the first one. Okay? Everybody on the passing lane. If they post up the 5-man single coverage, okay? We don't red the low post. Stay strong, stay solid, okay? If they post up the 4-man against the 4-man, we red. Okay, let's go.
Well, between these two teams, Luka Banki's team have been much more clinical from the three-point line. They've taken a total of 19, converting 8 of those. Now, while Santa Yusa does have 3, Spain haven't quite been so prolific from downtown. Well, use that QR code and download Courtside 1891, the home of FIBA International Basketball, to get the best streams, schedules, and scores. Use that QR code and download Courtside 1891. And also download, the FIBA EuroBasket Qualifiers app on your smartphone, tablet, or Android to get all the best news highlights that matter to you most. Remember, the official FIBA EuroBasket app. Download it today. Well, one thing Spain's going to want to put behind them, 11 turnovers in the first half. They've got to take care of the basketball. Joel Parra left way too wide open, and another offensive rebound. Make that number 6 for Spain, but they turn it over. Well, Spain won the rebound count, grabbing 22 boards in the first half, opposed to 17 coming from Latvia. But second chance points could be a big factor in this game. Darius Bertans pulls up in the mid-range. And unfortunately, that's his second air ball of the night. It may have taken a deflection, but not a great start for either of these two teams here in the second half. Krashulis comes out for an aggressive hedge. Xavi Lopez-Araztegui now at 7 here on the shot clock. Spain's got to make something happen. Down the middle, goes to the acrobatic play, can't get it. The rebound secured by Kurtz. Well, Bertans has made 1-3. Make it 9 for Latvia. Well, could they get to Bosnia and Herzegovina's record of 18 three-pointers? Maybe, maybe not. But now they have a 10-point lead. Well, Rafael Villa. Now Villar, I should say, trying to get something going. Parra misses last 3. A high arc of this one, not going to happen. Well, Kurtz almost lost possession there, but he's able to gather the rebound. Well, Zurks penetrates. Well, he's made 3 threes. Not going to get this one. But Chavez secures the rebound for Latvia. This Latvian team, propelled and inspired, the motivation coming from this home crowd, is now Zurks has got to make something happen. Has to put up a deep one. Got it! Big time 3, Pau Diaz. 10th 3 of the night for Latvia at the dying moments of the shot clock. Are you kidding me? Well, Latvia simply have raised the roof here tonight. They are absolutely unconscious. 10 out of 22, 45% for downtown. And a timeout called. Let's go and listen to Coach Scariolo.
Has bajado andando y te ha metido triple de esquina. Has hecho 2 veces poner la pelota al suelo para romper y luego no hemos llegado a sacar nada. Jugamos juntos y jugamos sin dolor. Y le toque quien le toque. Cuando tenemos un sistema, vamos al objetivo. Va uno motion ahora. Desde tú a la izquierda. ¿Vale? Hay que competir atrás.
Another look here. Here was the first 3 by Darius Bertans in the corner. That was number 9. At number 10, 1 second left. Zurich threw that prayer up. And interesting words you heard there from Sergio Scariolo. Jugamos juntos. We play together. And I think that's what he's called this timeout for. We haven't moved the ball well enough. Well, Zurich's only 6 points tonight. But the last 3 points, well, they came from a big one. Well, trying to go down to Guerrero, unable to finish, and it's becoming a nightmare for Spain. Down by 13. Latvia trying to pile on more misery. Zurichs penetrates, finds Chavez. Kurtz now in the lane, goes up, unable to finish that one. The rebound secure by Lopez Arostegui. Well, they just need a little bit of calm play at the moment. The time is winding down here. Viada's got to penetrate. Avoids the block, and cool as you like off the bank. Well, Rafa Viada had to deliver on that play. Well, this is where Latvia cannot afford to get too casual. Yes, they indeed have made a big run, but Spain are, they're as great as they come. Haven't responded very well after losing their opening 2 games of the first window against both Latvia and Belgium. Because now they try to cut it down to single digits. Guerrero bumps. Well, that's way off the mark, but a foul's going to be called against Xavi Lopez Arostegui. And that's going to be team foul number 1 here for Spain in the third quarter. Well, that's only his first personal foul of the game, so not too much concern for Sergio Scariolo's players. Nobody for Spain indeed has 3 fouls. Of course, Villar, Hugo Gonzalez, and Mario Saint-Supri, all 3 of them with 2 fouls each. Zurichs penetrates. Well, that's going to be a kickball violation. 7 left on the shot clock. It's going to be a reset of 14 for Latvia. But you like this lineup with Latvia. A plethora of perimeter shooters apart from the likes of Chavez, but you got a point guard like Zurichs who can make those penetrations and make the defense collapse. Well, denies the screen. Kicks out, finds Bertans. Made 2 threes. Can't get that one. Steinberg's trying to save that one, but it goes out of bounds. But he's playing with confidence tonight. Another chance for Spain to cut this down to single digits. But again, time's winding down. Villar trying to spin. Well, finds Yusa. No kickball violation. Kurtz comes up with it. Kurtz goes in, finishes, now has 16 points. And restores the 13-point cushion for Latvia. Well, you got to give credit to Latvia's defense. They have been simply tough to break down. Already 10 steals in the game for Latvia. And Kurtz 5 rebounds away from a double-double. Chavez gets called for the foul. Now, is that foul on the ground? No, I think it's going to be a shooting foul. So I think Xavi Lopez, I think he's going to the free throw line. Well, there's a steal by Rodis Kurtz. That could be an argue for a kickball violation, but they allow play to continue. Well, 6 points tonight for Xavi Lopez Arostegui. Had 10 points in that defeat against Latvia in Zaragoza in the first game of the first window. Well, he's been a 50% free throw shooter so far here in the EuroBasket qualifiers. Makes them both. Well, Davis Bertans, who had a magnificent start to this game for Latvia, checking back into the game. 8 points so far this evening. Now, if you're Spain, you want to draw another foul quick as possible against Bertans because he does have 2 at the moment. Zurich's now Spanish pick and roll been executed. Well, again, beautiful stack screen trying to find. It was Grajulis who set that one. That's only going to be the second team foul against Spain here in the third. Five 12 to go in the third quarter. Latvia lead by 11. Spain going into his own defense. Well, again, trying to find Grajulis at the high post. Well, it's the right idea. Grajulis has got to be ready for that one. I mean, he was wide open. If you notice, it's a high 3-2 zone with 3 at the top as opposed to a 2-3, but that high post, Grajulis has got to be ready. Well, Latvia Kuric coming back into the game for Latvia. Spain again trying to cut it down to single digits, trailing by as many as 13 here in the third. There's now Justa. Trying to ISO now in the paint. Goes in. What a move by Santi Justa. Well, he's been terrific tonight here for Spain. He's got to keep on delivering if they're going to leave with a victory. Another turnover. Xabi Lopez on Osligi White throws that one away. And I think he was trying to draw the foul against Kuric. At that point, I think he was just looking for it too early. I think Rodions Kuric is going to go to the bench and take a breather for Latvia. Well, here's a look at it. Well, that's a good no call in my mind. Still Latvia lead by 9 points. Well, good hands by Justa, and that's going to be a backcourt violation. So Santi Justa doing it on both ends of the floor for Spain. Forcing yet another turnover against Latvia. That's going to be turnover number 9. So Latvia on 2 times, building that 13-point cushion. You can see they're becoming very casual. It's Para pump fakes, and there's the third foul we talked about. And that's against Davis Bertans now. I think Spain's going to argue there was an elbow to the forehead. Foul's being called. And you can see Sergio Scariolo asking, why is that not an unsportsmanlike foul? Well, this is going to be an interesting moment now. Let's have a look at the replay. There's a pump fake. Well, the elbow does make contact with the head. Is it intentional? Well, that's a very subjective question. Now, by the looks of things, I just wonder if it's, unfortunately, now Davis Bertans not that kind of player. He's gone for the block, and, you know, unfortunately, and you can understand Sergio Scariolo's frustrations because it's an elbow to the head, but is there a situation where that elbow is not going to hit the head? That's the question I think the referees have gone with, and it's a fair point in my mind. So Mikel Salvo has to come in for Joel Para. Chance now to cut it down to a 7-point deficit with 4:09 to go in the third. Both free throws made. .6-0 run currently exhibited by Spain. And the Davis Bertans picking up his third personal foul on that play against Para. Well, there's another 3. Make it an 11 now for Latvia as Artis Kuric. Well, brotherly love. Latvia have 2 sets of brothers on the teams. Well, they got the Bertans brothers and they got the Kuric brothers. That's a 10-point ball game. Well, Puerto almost turning it over. And in the end, draws a foul. And that's number 4 against Davis Bertans. So now Banki's going to have to send him to the bench. Well, Puerto, well, you could argue may have got away with a double dribble there, but there's a three-pointer by Artiskorets. Well, Bertans now has to go to the bench, so job done for Spain. So checking back in for Latvia now is Carlos Schillens. The chance here for Puerto to cut this down to an 8-point deficit. Still Joel Parra just having his head stitched up, I believe, and that's a very unfortunate situation because they're going to desperately need him if he can come back into the game. Puerto making the second free throw. Both teams now taking 8 free throws this evening. Latvia hold on to the 8-point lead. Well, Zorix tries another 3. He's fouled in the process as Mario Sansupri overcommits. So 3 free throws coming up for Latvia. Well, not a great foul to give away, because now Zorix indeed will go to the charity stripe. Well, Zorix has been one of their best players so far here in the qualifiers, because he hasn't been so consistent from the free throw. That's now his 7th missed free throw here in the 3 windows, but he has averaged 14 points along with just under 6 assists. Second one good. Well, he can put this back to a 10-point ball game if he makes this one. 3:16 to go in the 3rd quarter. Two out of 3 for Chris Zorix. And now it's going to be a provisional substitution. As now Strelnieks currently playing his final game here for the national team. Well, great play so far this evening from Zorix. He's been a terrific point guard. 8 points this evening. Because he does have 5 assists, which actually is his average, as I just mentioned, here in the 3 windows. Well, great save by Mario Sansupri. And how many times have we seen him do that for Maximan Russa in the Basketball Champions League? He is a very tricky and crafty point guard, and he's only 18 years old. Well, Martin Laxos into the game. Down low, goes in, avoids the block, and again, Latvia making something out of nothing. Well, Laxo was the one who almost fumbled it. Nice little Euro step, avoids the block, tip in, no good, but a foul's gonna be called against Latvia. And that's the right call, it's on Carlos Schillens. And that's a poor foul to give away because it was away from the ball. The problem for Latvia, that foul indeed has put Spain into the penalty. So 2 free throws coming up for Hugo Gonzalez. Rodion Skurits is going to check back into the game. Well, Hugo Gonzalez, originally from Madrid, 19 years of age. Does stand at 198 centimeters. Because he was a part of that team, the under-17 national team that came 2nd place with Izan Almansa in the summer of 2022 at the under-17 World Championship. Oh, it's going to be an unforced turnover. Latvia right now just choking under pressure that they really are bringing on themselves. And with a stumble by Strelnieks. Well, Sansupri fires a 3. It's not going to go. Rebound has been secured by Latvia. Over 2 minutes to go here in the 3rd. Well, Latvia trying to take it into the paint is Grajulis. Good defense coming from Mikel Salvo. Spain need patience. Try to cut this down as much as possible going into the 4th quarter. Salvo with a seal-off goes in. He misses. Way off the mark. He's got to finish that one. Well, he did everything right until he got the final tip in. Another three for Latvia. 12 three-pointers. This team right now wants to set a record. 6 away from getting to Bosnia and Herzegovina's 18 against Croatia in the second window. And Strelnieks putting Latvia back up by 11. Incredible shooting tonight from Latvia. 12 out of 25 from the perimeter. Oh, it's going to be another costly turnover. Trying to find Eric Villa in the corner. Villa, excuse me. And Latvia will get this back of 106 left here in the third. Everything flying in for the Latvians. 18-year-old Mario Sansupri went under the screen as Strelnieks said, hey, young fella, pay some respect. Well, you feel like another three might be coming here from Latvia. Strelnieks, now Sansupri. That's going to be an illegal screen. Good decision by the referee. Grajulis went out with the elbow. And a costly play for Latvia. Look at the elbow here by Grajulis. Well, it's actually shoulder, I should say, excuse me. Oh, yeah, I was right, yeah. Well, that's quite a dangerous play by Grajulis. So potential 2 for 1 at the moment here for Spain. Down by 11. Puerto penetrates. Foul has been called. Well, this one's going to be called against Grajulis. Well, I believe that's going to be, I think that's his, no, it's on Laxa. So excuse me, the foul's not on Grajulis, it's on Martin Laxa. That's only his first personal foul. It's now Puerto, who's been great from the free throw line so far tonight here for Spain. Only had that one field goal in the first half. Also the trip to the charity stripe here for La Familia, as Spain are better known here in the EuroBasket and the world stage of international hoops. Come get down to a 9-point deficit. And those free throws potentially could be the 2 for 1 for Spain if they can get a stop. Courts down the middle, no help side defense. Well, somebody go look at the loss and foul, because that is as easy as a layup you're ever going to find Spain give away here on the international stage. 18 points tonight for Rodions Kuric. And no doubt Cito Alonso watching his superstar player. Another three coming from Spain, no good. Tough rebound. Latvia, final seconds. Kuric trying to go all the way, bumps, goes in, and he'll go to the free throw line. And just when you thought that 2 for 1 was going to happen for Spain, instead it's Latvia who get it. Well, Kuric has been simply too dominant tonight. I mean, how do you give him a wide open layup? Nobody came over for the switch. Well, Zurik's coming back into the game. Well, Rodions Kuric started his pro career in this beautiful city of Riga. Coach VF Riga, the representative of Latvian basketball in the Basketball Champions League. Coach had a brief time in the NBA with the Brooklyn Nets, the Houston Rockets, and the Milwaukee Bucks. But really has made life home on the beautiful south coast of Spain in Murcia. 5 seconds left. Latvia restore the 13-point lead. Well, it's going to be a turnover. No, Sansupri gets it back. 3 is up, and that's not going to count. Well, we head into the final 10 minutes. Well, Latvia looking for their 3rd consecutive victory against Spain here in international basketball, and the 2nd here in this FIBA EuroBasket qualification round. Well, we're going to take a look at some of the key stats from this game, but the one thing that sticks out, Latvia indeed 12 out of 25 from the perimeter. That has been the big difference between these two teams. Spain's only converted 4 three-point field goals. But Spain, as clinical as they've been from the free throw line, it just hasn't been enough tonight. The defending EuroBasket champions being tested. We'll take a look at the highlights here from the 3rd quarter. Well, Latvia hitting 4 3-pointers in the third quarter. The first one coming from Darius Bertans. And here was Zurich at the dying moments of the shot clock. Big time 3-pointer. Well, there was the play by Rafa Villar, getting the first play for Spain, but the turnover. Kuritz getting the lucky drop and finishing in transition. And right now, Sergio Scariolo might just be very relaxed to know that double victory against Slovakia in the second window, both home and away, may just have done the job to get to the 2025 FIBA EuroBasket. Well, there was a big 3-pointer by Artis Kuritz, because the final one did come from Strelnieks. But look at this by Mario Sansupri, changing hands. He made the penetration. And here was Strelnieks in his final game for the national team. Huge 3-pointer. Well, fans, use that QR code and download Courtside 1891, the home of FIBA International Basketball, to get the best streams, schedules, and scores. Courtside 1891, download it today. Well, quite a few areas of development that Spain will have to reflect on. Remember, the final game, they'll go up against Belgium in this window. Belgium, of course, taking on Slovakia tonight, in which Belgium will qualify with a win, and if they lose by 14 points or less, they'll still go. Still a fighting chance for the Slovakians. It's been a very interesting Group C in this qualification matchup. Well, Spain tonight, one thing they're going to be very disappointed with, indeed, has been the 15 turnovers. I mean, Latvia, they have 17, but they have the momentum and the lead at the moment. Laxa finds Kuritz. Kuritz goes baseline. Bit of bully basketball. Now makes it a 15-point lead. Well, he's dominating on both ends of the floor. 22 points for Rodions Kuritz. And an offensive foul is going to be called against Hugo Gonzalez. And Spain right now crumbling. Oh, again, both players. That could have gone either way. I guess you could argue that Gonzalez did hold on to the arms of Laxa, so very tough one to say the least. Well, good defense. But Latvia gets it back, and a kickball violation is going to be called. Well, you can see Latvia's game plan here in the fourth quarter. Try to go for the post-up with the bigger Rodions Kuritz. Question is, what kind of defense is going to have to match up with that coming from Sergio Scariolo's players? His foul's going to be called against Puerto. So that's 2 early fouls against Spain here in the fourth quarter. When you're chasing the game, you don't want to put your opponent into the penalty too early. Well, Latvia's got to get it in bounds. They avoid the 5-second violation. Zurichs. Still plenty of time here on the shot clock. Now they're going to go to another ball screen. Villar's matching up here with Zurichs. Zurichs now tough fadeaway. Can't finish, but a 50-50 falling in the hands of Latvia. Spain don't want to let them take another 3-pointer. Final seconds. There's a pump fake, goes in, avoids the block, and avoids everything. And another offensive rebound. Kuritz go baseline. Well, what a defensive play by Villa. Didn't even need to leave the ground on that block. But can Spain rally here, down by 15? Well, foul's going to be called against Strelnieks. That's going to be the first team foul against Latvia here in the fourth quarter, I should say. Well, Guerrero comes back in the game. Eric Villa is going to go to the bench, take a breather. I believe a foul's going to be called. Not quite sure who this is on, but that's going to be the second team foul against Latvia here in the... Well, it's going to be free throws coming up now here for Spain. Well, Spain have been perfect tonight here from the free throw line. An impressive 12 out of 12 just in the first quarter when they, or the first half, I should say, they struggled to get to the charity stripe. And that's their first missed free throw of the evening. Unable to convert the at one. Well, every play's got to matter at this point. But one thing Spain can't afford to do now is to get too frustrated with every decision. They've got to play through this. Well, that's the right call. There's no arguments whatsoever. So free throws coming up here for Latvia. That foul is on Mikel Salvo. So now Artis Kuric at the free throw line here for Latvia. Well, those fans, whether it's traveling to Indonesia, the Philippines, to see them play in the FIBA Basketball World Cup, heartbreak at the FIBA Olympic qualifying tournament last summer. But you'll see them in loud voice and volume at the EuroBasket this summer, that's for sure. Spain down by 14. Fernando down. Fires up a three. That's going to be way too short. Kuric draws the foul. It's going to be against Hugo Gonzalez. And that's team foul number 3 against Spain here in the fourth quarter. Well, number 4, I should say, actually. Over 2 minutes have just been played here in Spain. No more fouls to give. So he knows his defense. Everything's going to have to be very calculated here from then on. Was Darius Bertans back in the game here for Latvia. Well, another unforced turnover. Zuric's trying to find Bertans, but throws it away in the end. Not quite how they wanted to draw that play up. Well, Spain, another chance here to rally. They need something good here on offense. Whatever they make, they've got to build the confidence down the other end. Fernando pick a pop with Guerrero. Finding Gonzalez on the handoff. Now looks to penetrate. Gets rejected. Well, Grajulis said, not in my house. Well, young 19-year-old and just getting schooled in the paint by Andrzej Grajulis. Get out of here. 7 on the shot clock for Spain. Gonzalez tries again. This time, no problems. Well, I've taken my examinations. And that's an A+ response. Well, lacks the penetration. He gets rejected, but they're gonna call a foul at Gonzalez after getting rejected. Well, that was a beautiful block, but we'll have to see the replay of that one. Watch Gonzalez. Oh, that's a good call, actually. You can see, swipes at him. Definitely a hip check. And that's his third personal. Well, that would have been a great moment after getting rejected to then go for a bucket, then a block shot of your own. Latvia's free throw troubles still continue tonight. And Sergio Scariolo just letting him know that he felt that was a good block, but I think that's the right call. Latvia tonight, so far 11 out of 17 from the free throw line. As Matej Steinbergs comes in for Laxa. Of course, Spain could have been in a situation had they lost that game on the road against Slovakia. Could have been 1-5 and could have probably failed to qualify for the EuroBasket potentially, but those 2 wins against Slovakia in window number 2 really proven to be so imperative. Nice give and go, goes in. Guerrero gets the and one. And the big man has a chance to make this a 10-point deficit. Well, that's huge from Ruben Guerrero. Well, the foul is on Grijolis. It's now Joel Harak coming back into the game after taking that elbow from Davis Bertans. Of course, Ruben Guerrero also played in the NCAA for South Florida and for Samford. Started his pro career in the ACB with Unicaja after playing in the NCAA. Of course, now plays for Covirán Granada. 10-point ball game. Just under 7 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Zurich's finding Grijolis. Steinberg's heavily defended. Good hands. Bertans wide open three. Make it number 13. Latvia are simply shooting the lights out here in Riga. Incredible stuff. And that's going to be the fourth and final team foul against Latvia. And Luka Banki infuriated with Zurich's. Well, don't take a gamble against Latvia. The 13 three-pointers have simply been punishments. Well, Pará was wide open. Santi Justa hasn't made a three since the first quarter. It's Pará now struggling. Justa backdoor goes in, misses the layup. Spain, no more fouls to give. When you feel the bucket now is going to set this place on fire. Spanish pick and roll being set by Latvia, excuse me. Zurich's. Well, they go under the screen. Another three. Make it 14. You are witnessing Latvian greatness. And it's coming from the three-point line. 16-point lead for Latvia. 11 points tonight for Christos Zurich's, hitting his second three-pointer. And now Gonzalez tries to penetrate. Crash defense by the Latvians, forcing another Spanish turnover. And could Latvia be on their way to a third consecutive victory against Spain at the international stage? Zurich's, almost like a ghost screen set by Bertans. But another unforced turnover. It's not the first time we've seen that from Zurich's this evening. Well, we got a timeout. These two teams want to talk it over, but Latvia have a 16-point lead with 5:15 to go here in the fourth quarter. Remember, these two teams have already qualified for the EuroBasket, but we'll go down to the bench to hear what Scariolo has to say. Well, what a standing ovation that man is getting tonight. Strelnieks in his final game for the national team. We saw in the halftime accolades they played for him on the white screen. Family here tonight. What a magnificent career that man has had for his national team. And tonight, the book closes here. Well, he's just simply been a magnificent ambassador for Latvian basketball. Janis Strelnieks, only 5 points tonight, but you know, he forever is going to be a national hero for this team. Well, over 5 minutes. Spain down by 16. Well, they've got to find something here because time isn't on their side. Fernando almost turned it over, and they turn it over in the end. Foul's going to be committed, so 2 free throws coming up for Rodions Kuric. And it's just becoming a nightmare now for the Spanish national team. Well, there was the turnover. Fernando But you could argue if he maybe stepped over a little bit quicker, probably could have taken the charge, but that's clear as daylight, a blocking foul. As now Kuritz going to the charity stripe. He's made all 4 of his free throws this evening. Well, I'll tell you one thing. It's great to see Rodions Kuritz playing for the Latvia national team. And it's going to be also exciting when he plays for UKAM Murcia, as they look to get back to a 2nd consecutive Final Four and the 3rd in total in the Basketball Champions League. Because he helped Murcia get to the finals of the Spanish ACB last season after defeating BCL champions Unicaja in the semifinals. What a terrific player Rodions Kuritz is. 18-point lead for Latvia. Biggest lead of the game so far for the home team. Well, that's going to be a 3-second violation. Another Spanish turnover. And unfortunately, it's going to be one of those days. 19 turnovers in total. Well, Latvia still have more turnovers than Spain. But you got to remember, Latvia lead by 18, so it doesn't matter at this point. And that's going to be an illegal screen. So both teams getting very careless here in the final 4:26. And not the first time Grajulis has been called for an illegal screen. That's a good decision. There's no arguments whatsoever. Satsupri finds Joel Pará. Now going for post-up. He's now used to penetrates, gets his pocket pick. Steinbergs comes up with it. Steinbergs, Eurostep goes in, will not be denied. As the backsman wrestler superstar finishing and giving Latvia now a 20-point cushion. Incredible stuff. Well, Sansupri misses last 3. That one's way off the mark. Pará gets stripped, and again, you can read the body language of Spain. It's almost like anything they come up with just won't work. 3:30 left, 20-point lead to Latvia. It's Bertans. Finding Stainsbergs. Grajulis kicks out. Kuritz down the middle. Arla Bunakti. Good night to the city of Riga. Rodions Kuritz with the exclamation points. Well, just when you think it's going to be a three-pointer, UKAM Murcia's big man throws it down with authority. And good night. One more time to the city of Riga. That is for you. What a play by Rodions Kuritz. Timeout called by Sergio Scariolo. Will go down to hear what he has to say. Well, 3:18 to go here in the fourth quarter. Latvia with the biggest lead of the game so far at 22 points. This team will host not only the 2025 FIBA EuroBasket, but they'll also host the final. Of course, they did win the EuroBasket back in 1935, the very first ever FIBA EuroBasket. In the last 2 years, it's fair to say that they really have made themselves one of the world's very best international teams. Foul's going to be called against Stroniak, so 2 free throws coming up for Joel Para. That's his second personal foul. Well, for Spain, as mentioned, those 2 wins against Slovakia in the second window sealed their ticket to the FIBA EuroBasket. And as mentioned, the other 2 teams, both Belgium and Slovakia, are in action here this evening. Still a fighting chance for Slovakia, and it goes to show how competitive this Group C has been. Stroniak, oh, what a dime. Now going for the post-up. And he gets the lucky drop, and again, beautiful build-up coming from the Latvians, Gražulis. Finishing inside the paint, now a 23-point lead. It's only his second field goal tonight. Well, for Spain, it's going to be all the consolation at the moment. Sansupri finds Joel Para. Gets caught a triple team. As Eric vilifies the 3, and he buries that one, cutting it down to a 20-point deficit. Latvian fans enjoying the occasion, and it could be very electrifying this summer. Finds Gražulis, not going to take that one. Final seconds. Back to Gražulis again. Good help side defense. On a big offensive board by Kuritz. Kuritz goes in. What did we just witness? Somebody give Cito Alonso a phone call and just ask that man, what has he been coaching Rodions Kuritz? Somebody call Cito Alonso. What have you been coaching Rodions Kuritz? That is incredible. Well, he is becoming the Latvian Larry Bird. Not even looking at the bucket. Getting big offensive boards. What a performance tonight from Kuritz. And a foul has going to be called. So it's going to be 2 more free throws coming up for Spain. Well, Kuritz tonight checking out with 26 points, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists, but that final bucket, I tell you, he is a man of many talents. Well, simply, Sergio Scariolo is just going to have to put a line under this game and look forward to the next one against Belgium. And as mentioned, these 2 teams, they've already qualified for the EuroBasket. I wonder, they're going to go to the monitors. Let's listen now to Wojciech Liszka to hear what he has to say. Now, the head coach's challenge was cool because Scariolo felt that there was an unsportsmanlike that should have been given. I mean, it's all a consolation at this point, but, you know, if you see it, you got to call it. That's why you have a head coach's challenge. But no upgrade made it. Gonzalez now back at the free throw line here for just 2 regular free throws. Well, you have to remember, Spain went into the 2022 EuroBasket clearly not as favorites. They started in Tbilisi, Georgia. They did lose 1 game against Belgium, which was their first defeat against Belgium in over 63 years, but they went on to Berlin, and they proved all the doubters wrong. And this is going to be another hiccup in the road for the Spanish national team. Now we're under 100 seconds. Latvia on their way. 2 wins here in the qualifiers against Spain. 3rd in a row in total. As Bertans pick and pop, deep 3. And that's a rare solo eclipse tonight. A missed Latvian 3-pointer. But now Bertans tries from 18 feet, and that's way off the mark. Well, he's only just subbed back in the game after picking up his 4th personal foul. Saint-Supri trying to go all the way. Nothing called, nothing made. Well, it's been a terrific performance tonight from these Latvian players. Exactly showing everybody why they were the hottest national team. Strelnieks has made 1 3. And maybe the flame has cooled down, but it won't matter at this point, as they have the 20-point cushion. As mentioned, Spain have one final game on the final day of the qualifiers. That will be against Belgium, while Latvia will take on Slovakia. And depending how Slovakia play tonight, they must win by 15 or more to give themselves a chance. Otherwise, it'll be all over for them. Final seconds. In the middle, goes in, and can't finish. Well, it's been a terrific game in the first half. Now, that's going to be 3 free throws coming up for Hugo Gonzalez. Well, there should be no arguments from Laxa. That's clear as daylight. Good call. But Gonzalez now, as mentioned, will go to the charity stripe here for Spain. And what a career this man has had for his national team. The final moment in Janis Strelnieks' national team career with Latvia. Final game tonight. Congratulations, Janis Strelnieks. It's Gonzalez now making the first free throw. And the home crowd chanting his name. I mean, look at this, is incredible. I mean, he's just a terrific basketball player, currently playing for Obradoiro in the Spanish ACB. Started his career with BK Ventspils. Team, if you remember, were a part of the Basketball Champions League, but he's had a terrific career. He's played in Greece. He's played in Lithuania. As Gonzalez makes all 3 free throws, 19.9 left. Well, the Italian who came to the Baltic to take on the role as head coach of Latvia. And my word, what a terrific job he's done with his team. And just listen to these fans. This is what you're going to hear at the 2025 FIBA EuroBasket. Latvia win for the 2nd time here in the EuroBasket qualifiers against Spain. Their 3rd consecutive victory. It's all over. Latvia have done the job tonight, as they finish this one off with an 83-66 victory against Spain. Oh, where to begin in this game? It was simply a terrific game of basketball, but in the second half, Latvia, they just ran away with this one. Well, if you're going to highlight anything that separates these two teams, it's Latvia's 46% from the perimeter, hitting down a total of 14 out of 30 from the perimeter tonight. And Janis Strelnieks plays his final game in a Latvian national team jersey. But tonight they were led by that man, Rodions Kuric. 28 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists. And I don't think that's the last time these Spanish players are going to see him. They're going to see him when they go back to domestic play in the Spanish ACB. Well, Matja Steenberg's another ACB player for Baxman. Rest had 11 points this evening, 3 out of 6 from the perimeter for Latvia. But job done tonight. Latvia have won this game by 17, and they had 25 turnovers. Well, excuse me, no. They had a total of 13 turnovers, excuse me. Well, what a special, fantastic occasion for Janis Strelnieks. I think Luka Banki's getting an autograph from Strelnieks. It's incredible. Well, there he is with his son. What an occasion. What a moment. Well, there are your stats from tonight. As mentioned, the 14 three-pointers really was the difference. I mean, Spain, they out-rebounded Latvia. But Latvia's 21 assists to 12 and 14 steals. I mean, that's one area Spain's going to have to really punish themselves. In total tonight, they had 21 turnovers. led by Santa Justa with only 15 this evening, but only 2 Spanish players got into double figures, and that's just not enough. Oh, Kuritz just took this game into his own hands, really dominated on both ends of the floor. Well, Gonzalez getting rejected on that play, but they curl in the screen and giving it right back to Kuritz. Well, there was a nice give and go between Santa Justa and Ruben Guerrero. And even here, Bertans, big three-pointer, made that number 14 for the Latvians this evening. Well, that was 13. Here was number 14 coming from Zurich. And it just became a ice water rain show as Maja Steenberg's going in with the Euro step and keeping it in his right hands. Well, look at this. That was good night, Riga. Rodions Kuritz went down the middle, and not a single Spanish player wanted to rotate. Well, Xavi Lopez-Arostegui could have got there, but decided no. Well, here's Grajulis, little post work. Nice little finish. Well, here's the triple team, that time finding Eric Vila. But look at this here. What a rebound by Kuritz. And this is a Larry Bird-esque move. Not even looking at the bucket. Well, remember the other game going on here in Group C. Belgium will be taking on Slovakia, and Slovakia must win by 15 or more to give themselves a chance. In their final game, they will meet Latvia. Well, there are your 4 teams already, your hosts, excuse me, along with the 4 teams have already qualified at the moment. Well, the road to the EuroBasket, indeed, we do have 13 positions left. Well, it's been a terrific performance here from this Latvian national team. Cyprus, Finland, Latvia, Poland, all host nations. But from everybody here in the Riga Arena, we'd like to say thank you for joining us. More games to come here in the qualifiers. But for now, it's goodbye, good night, and God bless.